Alright, Sunbird Nation. Here we go again. Another day. More road testing. You see good? Yeah, I think so. You can see the windshield, right? Yeah. Alright. So I've been picking away at this thing, and I emailed Bob from Dynamic EFI. It was running really well. I just had this awful bog hesitation as soon as you give it gas, which is gone now. I made a suggestion about cutting in half my AE pulse width tables, which seemed to do the trick. I made a few other modifications. Can't say they did it, so I'm going to give him the credit. But whatever the case, I don't feel this had a terrible lag, bog, hole, whatever you want to call it, as soon as you give it gas. I don't feel it now. So I'm just going to put some more miles on it, see how it runs, do a VE learn. Yeah, right there, it picks up normally. The other day, we just have a hole right there. Push the gas, it would bog down to the point it would stall, actually. I'm very happy that that seems to be gone. So we're just going to go for a ride, warm it up, see how it runs, do a little more data logging. I made a bunch of videos the other day, driving it around, changing things here and there. I wasn't satisfied with it because it still seemed to be going lean here and there. And again, I had that terrible bog. But it was rich under boost, which was the goal, main goal of the road test. I fattened up the pulse width modifier table under boost, and that seemed to do the trick. I'm still not really pushing this thing. I mean, it went as far as 15 pounds of boost the other day. I'll probably edit these all into one video, so you should see it. You can see it today if I get bold. But you know, as far as the wastegate goes, I have it set what I call 1-to-1, or I don't know what the proper term is. Basically, when you set it so the wastegate puck is closed, and you adjust the threads of the wastegate actuator rod. When the hole in the rod falls over the pin on the wastegate puck, to me that's zero preload either direction. So that gives you basically the lowest boost you're going to get, I believe, unless you crack it open, which is ridiculous. So that's where I have this thing set, and I had 14 pounds of boost. I saw it creep to 15 the other day. So that seems to be as low as it will go. There are 3 different wastegate actuators from Garrett, and when I bought this one, I bought the high pressure one. So that's probably the least you're going to get, which is fine. I intended to go to 18, 19, maybe 20 pounds of boost ultimately. Whether I go that high, I don't know. I was picking up a little bit of knock the other day, so I took a little more timing out of it on the high end. Now that it's rich under boost, any knock I have is either from timing, combustion chamber temperature, or something else. So I may have to put the methanol tank back in and start running the alcohol injection, which I did in the past. It was no big deal. I don't mind doing it again. So we'll see, one thing at a time. I'll try and get the drivability dialed in perfectly, and then I'll start messing with the boost and the timing and the boost and all that crap. So it's got 121 miles on the powertrain so far, which is great. Oil pressure is great, runs nice and cool, doesn't do anything funny. Alright, so we're cruising along, 160 degrees, thermostat should open shortly. We're at 15.1, 14.7, which I don't mind in a steady cruise. Hopefully you can hear me well today on the playback. Seemed like some of the other days audio was crappy because the wind rushing into the window, but today it's cold. Probably in the 40s, so the window is 3/4 of the way up. And I'm speaking a little louder. Hopefully you can hear me well. But yeah, I don't care if it's a little lean. Cruising along, it's 40 miles an hour. It doesn't bother me at all. When I get on it, I want it to get rich. Other than that, it can be a little lean. Get my arm down so you can see the gauges clearly on the windshield. So I'm doing a VE learn while I'm data logging. Let the computer tune itself as it sees fit. One thing I noticed since I went to the bigger injectors is that I had to increase the VE tables drastically. I mean, a lot of them are at 100%, 89%. I had to double up, almost double up the pulse width under boost, so it wouldn't run lean under boost. All I know is it's running great. It's a 13.6. I don't think I've said it, but whenever I've got the boost up on this thing on previous videos, I have never floored this thing. I think the closest I've been was like 73% TPS. I have yet to floor this thing. It hasn't gone over, I think 5275, call it 5300 RPM. That's as high as I've gone. I mean, I haven't beat the shit out of this thing yet. It's still breaking in, but I'm getting more comfortable with the thought of it. So, just wanted to mention that. Yeah, drivability is silky smooth. It's exactly what I wanted, just like stock. Super smooth. I just saw 16.2 in my wideband, but hopefully the VE will correct that. VE Learn rather will correct that. Woo! I wasn't watching anything but the road or the policeman, so hopefully that was impressive. I mean, it was only about 7 pounds of boost. I hope it went to good AFR numbers. I mean, you just lean into it, it kicks down a gear, and it takes off. It's fun. This is how all turbo Sunbird should run. Stock, they're sprightly, but they leave something to be desired. Once you turn the boost up, holy shit, they come alive. So if I can go slower and get the kick down again, get some more boost going. That's a quick 60. Okay, we're on the highway, famous Route 1 in Saugus. Let's go, everybody. First burnout, okay? That was exciting. Hope you could hear it. It's not skunk puke. Follow down the road. Really got. Let's just cruise. Some miles on it. Different cells I usually drive in. Quick boost launch right here. Very little boost. Just get on this thing and go, go, go. Ready? Oh boy. That's quite a burnout. Wow. Oof. Turn around so you can see the fruits of my labor. That was good. I saw 10.0 on a wideband, which is pretty awesome. Smoking at times. Wow. Not in a long time. Phew. Got a car full of smoke now. This is great. Wasn't that exciting? All right. Quite a strike, holy shit. I'll turn around and see. I had to come back and take a little video of the stripe on the ground. It's right there in front of me. I'll zoom in. You can see it. It's probably, I don't know, 50 feet, 40, 50 feet. Nothing, you know, astounding, but it's all I got to show. So let me edit this into my video. All right, let's try something.